We all know there are 13 papers in ACCA, but how do these papers look like? What is their course structure? What is the paper pattern? Is what we are going to be discussing in this video. So I'm going to be discussing all of that in detail. So please stay tuned till the end. I'm Megha Bansali, CA and the ACCA member. I'm a ACCA tutor for about 4 to 5 years now, and I get a lot of students asking me what these 13 papers of ACCA look like. When should I write the examination? What order should I write these examination in? So to get all those doubts clarified, I have made this video. So guys, please stay tuned till the end. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like my video, share it with more of your ACCA friends. Now to begin with, let's start with knowledge level. There are three papers in your knowledge level: business technology, management accounting, and financial accounting. Now typically your order of preference that I have seen with students is first financial accounting, because you find it easy. It is similar to accounts of 11th and 12th standard. So you can give your financial accounting first. Business technology is a theory paper. Again, it's very new. It has a lot of concepts on what should be there in the business, how do business run, what kind of models should people use to analyze a business, and a lot of these knowledge will be tested at your strategic business leader paper, which is at your professional level. So doing this paper probably second or third makes more sense, so that you can tend to retain some part of it, which will be used at your professional level. Then I would recommend do your management accounting at the end, because typically students find this little difficult because all the concepts are relatively new. However, once you do your management accounting, then when you move to your skill level, pick up your performance management paper first, because both of these are quite linked. At your knowledge level, the entire paper is objective type. So different types of question you can get is choose one of the options, match the following, and then probably like fill in the blanks from the options. So all different types of objective type questions can be tested. Now the best part about knowledge level is it's an on demand examination. You can write it whenever you have prepared for it. So my suggestion is that you write one examination each paper. So typically in 3 to 4 months maximum, you finish your knowledge level. Now moving on to your skill level. If MA was your last paper, I would suggest you pick up performance management, because the topics and concept are really related, and then you finish your skill level paper. Now your skill level examination, all the papers are a mix of objective and subjective. Again, most of the papers are 60% objective type. Now objective, again, it is a mix wherein you have MCQs, you have match the following, true or false, all these different kind of objective type of questions come. And the objective type of questions do not have negative marking. So please attempt all of those in the exam to get those extra marks. Now moving on to subjective. Again, subjective types would be about 40% of your paper, and typically it will be mostly solving kind of questions if you are writing your financial reporting, performance management, financial management. And for law audit, it will be a theory, so where you have to give lot of detailing. So that's the kind of structure that is there in the examination for your skill level. Again, the order of preference of writing your examination, because there's a lot of confusion which paper you should be picking up first. Now, if you've given knowledge level, like I already suggested, do your performance management first. Then I would suggest you could pick up your financial reporting paper. Post that, pick up your audit paper, because lot of syllabus overlaps. So whatever you learned in FR will be used in your audit paper. So pick up your audit next. Then you are left with law, taxation, and financial management. I would again suggest you could probably pick up tax or your financial management at the end, if you want to do these at your professional level also, so that the concepts are relatively fresher in your mind and you can apply them immediately at your professional level. And law paper, you can give it first, because it is not going to be used at your professional level, so you're not required to retain that knowledge. So you can give your law paper probably immediately after performance management also, then do your FR audit, and then you can select between performance management and taxation based on what you want to choose at your professional level. Now, moving on to the last level, professional level. Honestly, professional level is quite technical. So, what is expected at the professional level is a lot of applications of concept. You would not get a direct question that, do this calculation or anything like that. It is going to be a complete case study based paper. So, you would be given what the company is about, what is their current scenario, how would you apply a concept in the company. Now, typically, this is what you will have to do practically in your life. So, yes, ACCA is fine tuning you for the practical world, but it makes the examination quite technical and quite difficult. Now, with professional level examination, what is important is practicing. You need to practice a lot so that you know how to apply concepts on different scenarios. All your professional level papers are completely subjective, so you need to learn to build your answer writing skills, practicing skills. That is very, very important at your professional level. Now, moving to what kind of order should be of your examination, what option should you be choosing. There are two compulsory papers: strategic business reporting, strategic business leader. What I normally suggest is you start with your strategic business reporting paper, because it is accountancy and people tend to find it more easier compared to other papers. Then you can pick up your advanced audit and assurance. If you are looking for a profile in audit, then definitely write your AAA paper and pick it up immediately after SBR, because a lot of topics are overlapping. And if you want to choose financial management, taxation, and you have picked these typically at the end at your skill level, then probably first finish that and then move to your SBR and AAA. Now, financial management, typically most of the students opt for it because it's a very practical paper and it is scoring. Financial management will help you get jobs into investment analysis and those kind of profiles. So it typically interests students a lot. So if you've done FM at skill level, immediately pick up AFM if that's your option. Again, audit is required if you want to get into an audit profile. Taxation is recommended only when you know in which country you're going to be working, because taxation has multiple variants. So you won't know which variant to choose unless you have decided that yes, I'm going to stay in UK, I'm going to stay in Ireland, I'm going to stay in Singapore. Then you can choose those respective countries tax and study that. However, if you are not sure where you're going to be working, and especially for Indian students, I do not recommend you to take taxation, because the knowledge will not be relevant in your practical job. Then you're left with one more paper, advanced performance management. Normally, students find this paper difficult, and this has a lot of applications of a lot of concepts, and that's what makes the paper with lowest pass percentage. So, AFM and AAA is something I personally suggest students to take up, because it is relevant, it will help you in your job also. And lastly, you can pick up your strategic business and lastly you can pick up your strategic business leader paper. It is a very easy paper, because all your concepts you would have already studied somewhere or the other in your professional level. Plus, all you need is good writing skills, which if you have written AAA or SBR, you have automatically developed. So then pick up your SBL paper at the end. And yes, one more suggestion I have is please finish your EPSM module before you pick up your professional paper, because it will help you with your ethics question. It will help you a lot with your SBL paper. And there are a lot of good CV tips, job tips in your EPSM module, which will really help you in your practical world. I hope you've got a good analysis of the 13 papers, how to go about them, which paper to take first, how the examination pattern looks like. In case you have any kind of clarification or require any kind of guidance with your career, you can definitely reach out to me. Details have been provided. And guys, please do subscribe to my channel, share it with more of your friends. Do drop in a comment below on how you found the video, or if you require any kind of content on which I should be making videos. And guys, I'll be back with more such content. Till then, take care.